Well, forex trading comes with its own challenge, and yes, I read a lot of books, I watch a lot of videos. Anything I chance on, I read about it, and I had a lot of knowledge. Around 2013, I had the opportunity to get $7,000, and I turned it to $75,000 in 1 month. That was December 2013. And at that time, 1 month after, I blew about 80% of the money. So from there, I make money, I lose it. I make money, I lose it. And I felt like, well, I have the knowledge. I know forex so much, but I didn't know how to keep the money, how to be consistent. So I sought for mentorship outside. I had people like Timothy Size, the penny stock trader. I had some course from Catilian and all these great people. So after those mentorship from other people, I decided to know how to calculate my risk well, and that was the turning point. Like, I knew forex. Now I was able to do proper risk management, and I was able to represent forex on the chart. Like, the knowledge that I had showed on my chart, showed in my results. Now at that point, I was even trading demo. After I lost that big money, I was trading demo. Now when the banking crisis started, around 2016 thereabout, 2016-2017, I resigned from banking after working 8 years in the banking sector. And you know one funny thing, at that time, you dating a woman and you'll be talking plenty, and you'll be like, what are you saying? Like, what you are saying is trash, because at this point you cannot confidently take care of your woman. So I felt like I needed to do more. I started drop shipping on eBay and other sort of income generation business, but it didn't work. Apart from banking, I didn't know what else to do, but I had that strong skills in forex trading, and these were my challenge that motivated me to go full-time in forex trading. Well, Gold Forex Institute has been a blessing to me. So when we had the banking crisis, I resigned, and I felt like I didn't know what to do apart from forex trading and banking. So what I did was that I was not having money at that time, seriously. Around 2017, I was a broke ass. Like, I had resigned from banking, and it was hell of a problem to me. So what happened was that I needed to start afresh. I needed to do what I love, which is forex trading. Now, I didn't have money, but I had a skill. That was the most important thing. So what I did was that my first broker was eToro. eToro is in the UK. Now they don't provide services to the African region. So what I did was that it was a social trading platform. I had to post a WhatsApp link on that platform, and a lot of people from different countries joined that platform. Now with the skill that I acquired, I started giving free signal services. So free trade alert, people were actually making money from my signals. People were making 100% in a week. People were making 10% in a month. So at a point, after 2 months, they were making money, but the one providing the service didn't have any money. So what happened was that I told them, now guys, you are making money, come on. Now it is time for you to pay me. People were paying $150 a week. I had one guy who was paying $5,000 a month for tuition, and I gathered this money and I was able to make that money. Now in 2017, when XRP repo moved from 0.1 to $3.2 in 3 weeks, I was able to move $8,000 to $128,000 in 3 weeks. And I had another account which was $500. I moved it to, I think, $5,500 in 3 weeks. And the broker was trade.com. And fortunately, they were a blessing to me because they told us to close the trade. Like, they don't want people to trade repo on their platform again. The moment we close our trade, I mean, the price starts shutting down. So we closed our trade, we drew our money, and that was how I bought the SRP, the Highlander, which was number plated SRP. So when you see that on my social media, that's the story behind it. So that's an interesting question. I started my career in 2009 after my national service. I felt like taking some responsibilities as the firstborn of my dad. I needed to be a true reflection of my daddy, and I felt like I needed to do more. I googled to find out how to make quick money, and to my surprise, I saw binary options, I saw HYPES, which is high yield interest payment, and other interesting financial instruments. What happened was that I started with HYPES. We had other HYPES like Oil of Asia. You'll be amazed that I fell to investments that they will tell you they are using your money to buy oil from Asia so that they will invest and give you returns. Like bring money, bring $1,000 in 1 week, will give you like $2,000. I move about $500 to about $5,000, and when the CEO, at that time we were using Liberty Reserve. So Liberty Reserve was the Bitcoin at that time. Anybody that had investment or did investment with Liberty Reserve lost every chunk of the money, and I was also a victim. Now I realized that I needed to do a more legitimate form of investment, and that brought about forex trading. So I started learning forex trading, and at that time I felt like, is it really real? So he was telling me more about it, and I was like, is it real? Have you made money out of it? And he told me that he has not made so much, but people have made it in forex trading. He spoke about the fact that George Soros, Paul Tudor Jones, and the rest have made it big in forex trading. I went to learn about it, and I realized that yes, they really made it. So I said, if Paul Tudor Jones, if George Soros has really made it huge in forex trading, then someone like me can also make it in forex trading. So this is an interesting question. Again, every trader might have blew an account along the line. The biggest account I blew was when I moved 7,000 to 75,000 1 month, and I blew 80% in exactly 1 month. That was in January 2018. In January 2014, I blew almost 80%. So in December, I made about $75,000, and I blew about 80%. And this was family money. It's one hell of a moment I don't want to remember in my life. The highest drawdown too was when I was using a certain robot, and this robot made a lot of money for about 6 months. And there was $100,000 account. This account moved. See, this account moved. I lost about 85,000 running in negative. So it's either I close the 85,000 or I let it run and I lose everything. So it's either I close the 15,000, I close the trade and keep the 15,000, or I wait to recover. So with that, I think Donald Trump made a tweet around that time when he was a president, and I recovered everything. I love it when I inspire people to achieve greatness. I believe that to be successful in life, all you need to do is to change your mindset and attitude. You need to tune your mind like a flexible mirror to see a better world. And when I'm able to tune the minds of the youth to see that better world, they are going to make it, they are going to be successful in life. That is why I decided to actually educate the youth through forex trading to create wealth through forex trading. So far, I've trained over 10,000 youths across the world to be better in their life, to make a lot of money in their life, and that has been the results in our VIP group. Everybody is cashing out every day, and that has been my inspiration, that has been my goal, and I think I'm on course. The STL strategy course is, to be candid, is one of the best strategies you ever see a trader use or have in his arsenal. Like, this strategy has a bit of Elliott waves, it has a bit of harmonic trading, it has a bit of smart money concept, it has a bit of divergence, it has a bit of price action. So it combines all these theories together, create a confluence, and you hit the trigger. That is how amazing the strategy is. And once you get the strategy, if it will fail, it will fail. You see it. If you win, you would win big. So it's more of an institutional swing strategy, which helps you to trade without emotions. And the risk management policy associated with this strategy helps you to do any other business and still trade full time. So you can have a trade run for a long time whilst you are doing other business, and you cash in over the long period of time. Trust me, this is an amazing strategy that you can have in your arsenal. Come on, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. You know, forex traders, let me tell you something. If you want to be a successful trader, you need to manage your expectations. Just manage your expectations. Like, you don't want to move, you don't want to tell yourself, I want to buy the next Bugatti in the next year when you just started trading with $100. Come on, you don't want to tell yourself, I want to drive the same car like my mentor. You need to manage your expectations. One thing that will make you a successful trader is to be able to comply with your risk management policy.